Welcome to Shiny Colors Fine Art Classes everyone. This is Rashmi here and today we are going to make sea wave. To understand the sea wave, we have to understand few things. First, it has a form like any other still life or portrait form. It has a form. After making the form, we need to give it a volume. To give a correct volume, we have to put a correct value in it. After making form and value, we have to add the texture in it, and that has a form and the flow of the water. Generally, what people do when they make sea waves or water, they started giving the texture immediately in the beginning. So that's how they will end up with the amateur painting and will not get any 3D effect in it. So keep seeing this video till end. I'll tell you which color and where I have to use and where we can give the correct value and we can give the correct form. So let's start the lesson. The color I have used in this painting, this is bright violet, this is cerulean blue, this is cobalt turquoise, this is turquoise blue, this is turquoise blue from Winsor & Newton, and this is ultramarine from Winsor & Newton. And these all are mission gold colors. These are the all colors I used in this painting. And one more color I used, I did not add it here, that is yellow ochre color. That also I used in that, little bit in the outside of the water layer. Welcome everyone, and today we are making this wonderful seascape. You can see how beautiful it came. See the color, the brightness of the water, the turn of the wave, the texture of the water and the turbulence in the sea. You can see so beautifully it came. So let's begin the lesson, and I'll keep telling you what colors I will use and how we will get that beautiful lovely seascape. So first I'm drawing the sea shape, the wave shape, and I'm applying a masking fluid just on the shape of the wave. And I'm applying it with my backside of the brush, and I want little thick coat, not very thin, because I'm not applying each and every sea foam layer. uh, I'm just applying at the edge of the wave, and little bit few bigger water foam shapes I'm covering with this masking fluid. Few bigger, not all. Remaining we will leave it with the color only. And that's all. Now my masking fluid is all dried. So you have to use your colors once your masking fluid dried completely. I have applied the water on the sky first, on the upper part, not inside the wave. And I'm doing it on wet. I'm removing that flowing water that is there on the edges. I'm applying here the cerulean blue color, fresh and bright sky near the sea. Now I'm applying a little bit ultramarine for the upper part of the wave that is very bright and the flowing of the water. I'm starting the inside part of the wave. So here also I'm applying very light and transparent colors. So I'm using this Cobalt Turquoise, and inside I have used very thin bright purple. Both the colors are from Mission Gold, and I'm doing this wet on wet. So my paper is wet, and I'm applying all the volume and colors to show the flow of the water and the depth inside. So the top part of the wave is bright, so I'm using the very thin and transparent color, and the bottom of the wave is little dark because the upper part of the wave I have to show brighter, so that's the reason I'm applying the inside part of the wave, and especially on the bottom part little dark, because then only I can show the upper part of the wave is bright and white. My paper is still wet and I'm keep on giving the washes on the bottom bright violet and little ultramarine mixed, and on the top part I'm using cobalt turquoise. And this is the back side dark sea, you can see behind the waves I'm leaving, though I've covered the part with the masking, but still on the top part of the wave, the smaller wave, I left the white. I want the soft edge, so I did not cover the upper part of the wave fully and left little blurry, and inside because of the depth it should be very dark, so I'm using my dark color, and that is cerulean blue color. And I'm slowly mixing this with the cobalt turquoise, and here and there for the dark effect I'm using cerulean. Now my paper is dried, and after making this volume and the flow of this wave, I'm using dry on wet technique to give the texture. So you can see now I am doing the negative painting. I'm leaving the lighter area and coloring the darker area. So I'm using now with my thin brush because I need the smaller detail and smaller flow of the water, smaller lines and waves. Those are there in the water. To show the transparency of the water, I used upside also a little bit cobalt turquoise, but to maintain the whiteness and to maintain the transparency of the water, I used little ultramarine also. But I have to leave that upper part of the wave quite transparent and very light. And as I am coming down, I am using little more color and giving the darker effect. To show the flow, keep on giving the layering over layering. See here again I am giving the texture near the wave, and I am doing the negative painting, leaving the light part in between and just coloring the darker areas. So let me show you a little zoom so that you can see clearly. With a thin brush, I'm keep on giving the flow and the lines so that you see how beautifully the flow and the texture of the water is coming. And you see how many layers I have already done, and still there is lot to do. So now again I'm starting the top part of the wave, and I'm using a little bit cobalt turquoise here. And in the top area, to give the dark color, I used little turquoise blue also. Little bit turquoise blue, little bit viridian green. And here also you see, though I applied little bit masking fluid, but still I am leaving the white area and I am not coloring it fully. So see, I am leaving some of the white area to make the foam. So I did not cover everything, each and every line with the masking fluid. See here the small lines, I am just leaving it on the paper. So if you are not comfortable making those lines, you definitely can work little more, and you can apply more masking fluid to maintain those water foam white lines. I removed the masking fluid here because my paper was dry, my color was right. So remember, when you want to remove your masking, your paper should be dry. I mean your color should be dry, otherwise it will spread when you remove the masking. So this side also I am removing the masking and started giving the detailing. You see here also I am leaving the white part. Now I remove the masking. A little bit is still there, but as I'm using the dry on wet technique, so no need masking here because I can easily leave using my thin brush. here I'm using this is 10 by 0 art essential mop brush, and this is very good. It has a very beautiful tip and it can hold water also. To giving the detailing, I really like this brush. It gives me a very fine tip, and at the same time I don't want to dip it again and again because it holds lot of water and color. Here I am using little bit yellow ochre to show the sun effect, to show the sand effect in the sea water. So not absolute white. Inside I did not use yellow, but outside to show the glow and definitely to show the difference from the inside and the outside wave. I applied little bit yellow ochre in that. And then again, after drying the yellow ochre, I'm using the same negative painting technique, leaving the white part and coloring the water area, leaving the foam part of the water. To show the depth, I applied a lot of dark on the bottom of the painting. Now again, with the dark color, still I am applying uh, the dark lines and effect inside of the wave. With my thin brush, I'm just connecting the upper part of the wave with the inside part. So just making some color and I'm connecting from inside to outside. Slowly, slowly, if you feel your negative space, your water foam lines are little thicker, see just like that, you can just make them thin by adding more color little near to those lines. Little bit final detailing and final touch here with my thin brush, just to precise the foam, just to precise those water waves inside and outside. Just to give little more value correction, I am using my um, magic eraser. Just erase inside some part, and with that I am done. I'll show you from the closer. See how beautifully it came. Look at those colors. See how well, what is the flow, you see? Wonderful. And see the sea foam. So beautiful it came. Thank you for watching, my friends. If you like it, please press the like button and subscribe my channel. Please share it with your friends and family. Thank you, my friends. See you for the next time.